The love reset. Why dating after 45, it is, my friend, your superpower. It is, my friend, my superpower power. Let me take a sip. I'm not going to get into who I am and all that kind of stuff. You know exactly who I am. We are connected in some form, in some fashion, and you know how to contact me as well. We're going to get to the goods and keep on going. I will say this about it. You all should walk away with more encouragement than you have ever had. That's my goal, for you to walk away encouraged and also to understand how to navigate. That's number two. And number three, to understand next steps. What are your next steps in terms of, I don't want to just get you hype, get you rah rah, and don't give you anything else. I want to tell you something to support you. And I have something that's special for you tuning in today, okay? That's special for you tuning in because you were here today. So let's move, let's go. The love reset, why it is your superpower. So if you're able to, if you're driving, please don't do this, but for about the next 30, 45 minutes or so, let's just kind of be encouraged. I want to encourage you. Get my attention if you want to say something, if you have a burning question, get my attention in some form or fashion. I will be watching, okay? Type me in the chat if you have ever wondered, are any of the good ones left? What am I doing wrong? Have I stayed too long? Hope never change? Have I been afraid to open up the door again? Anybody other than me would be honest. Okay, I've got somebody else who wants to get in today. Um, all right, y'all. Look, I'm adding I'm adding people. We're gonna work it, y'all. I promise you, we're gonna work it today. We are going to work it today. Okay, Google, I'm trying to go back and add people. Praise the Lord. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, admit. Welcome, welcome. We are moving forward. So type me in the chat. Oh, Cassandra. So I'm talking to those on YouTube. Hey, thanks for joining me on YouTube, by the way, for hanging out with me. I was trying to admit somebody in on our Google chat. This is so exciting to me because I have never, ever in my entire life done this before. Maybe some other people have done it, but Google Meet first time and also really presenting in this manner on YouTube as well. So Cassandra Murphy says, me. I have wondered what in the heck is going on. Welcome to those of you who are coming into the room. Have you ever wondered, just asking, you know, any good ones out there? What am I doing wrong? Have you been afraid to open the door again? Y'all, I'm big sis. I may be little sis to some of you. I may be just sister girl. I may be auntie to some of you. Whatever I am, it doesn't matter. Let me encourage you to not be afraid, y'all. Let me encourage you. The most important thing that you need to know is that you are not alone. I am here with you. That is a Michael Jackson song, but it is the song of my heart today. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though you're far away. Okay, enough of that. If I am here with you, seriously, I've had all those thoughts and questions, is what Juanita says. Hey, Juanita, joining us on YouTube this morning. Sweetheart, we are in a time, y'all. And Lord, I'm gonna, help me, Lord, that I don't cry and get upset today. But let me just be honest with you and say it is a time, and my heart goes out for us as women. My heart even goes out sometimes for the, not sometimes, I don't mean it that way, but my heart goes out for the men as well, y'all, because they're navigating and if they're honest, they have been in situations where they haven't had the best examples either. And the things that we're wondering, the very things they're wondering as well. And we may be joined by some guys. We certainly had some gentlemen who signed up. So I know people will be coming in at various times. So they may be wondering the same thing. Smile, laugh, at this. Everybody who's here connected, whether you're here through Google Meet, whether you're here on YouTube, we understand. I am here. This is a community that embraces you. But I'm not just one to embrace you. I'm one to give you tools. I'm a coach, baby. I'm a coach. I'm a coach, sweetheart. So the coach is gonna encourage you, but the coach is gonna say, let's move forward. The coach is gonna say, okay, now I'm gonna pat you on the shoulder. I'm gonna pat you on the shoulder. I'm gonna pat you on the back and say, so sorry. But the coach is gonna say, now what are we gonna do to move on forward from that? Because if you don't agree with this, just don't throw me away. You may not agree with it, but you don't have to throw me away. Eat the fish, spit out the bones. I am a spiritual woman. I am a Christian. I'm a believer. I'm a child of God. We all are children of God. I'm a child of God who believes in his power, in that God says with him nothing is impossible. So we can take all of that and look at it as being true, my friend. But I believe God that with him nothing is impossible. There are billions of people across this planet. I have not met all the billions of people across this planet. You haven't either. So you mean to tell me that the God of this earth, who created the earth, who actually created you, doesn't know how to connect you with your person? No, you already see where this is going. Let me finish that statement. No, you can't say that. You can't say you believe in God, but you're holding out, but you can't believe him in this arena. Then that means your faith may have a little bit of a kink in it. And I'm coming for that kink this morning. I'm coming for it. This isn't about what's wrong with you. Come on, somebody. We're going to have a couple of mic drop moments. And I'm getting ready to fly now because I want to show you a testimony. I'm not, this isn't hot air. I got a testimony coming up in which a 69-year-old, 69, is living her best life after not one, not two, but three marriages. She's headed to marriage number cuatro, 4. Come on, somebody. I'm not bragging on the fact that she's gone through 4 marriages, but what I'm saying is she still believes. What is our excuse today? Okay? This isn't what's wrong with you, my friend. Mic drop. It's about what's powerful in you. It's not about blame today. It's about breakthrough. Let's go. It's not about blame. It's about breakthrough. So I'm coming for that mentality of it just, I don't know, maybe it's me. I'm not going to let you say that. No, we're not going to stay there. We're not going to continue to do that. The research, and you think Keith is just spouting. Let me share with you that research backs exactly what I'm saying. Let me share with you that I am talking about what the research says. 45 is not just encouragement, it's evidence. Mic drop. Now that would be something that if you want to, if there's anything that you want to type in, I'm gonna give you some quotes today that are gonna be pretty doggone stellar. If I'm gonna tell you that, it's not about. Look, listen at this one. That's a mic drop. That's a quote. You don't even have to quote me. It's not about what's wrong with you. It's about what's powerful in you. Today isn't about blame. Let's put aside the blame and let's look at our breakthrough. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. You're not too old. You're not damaged. As I sip on my chocolate latte here, chocolate homemade latte, chocolate peanut butter latte. You're not behind. Let's read that again real slow. And I want it to land intentionally because this is the moment that I want you to stop apologizing for your timeline. I want you to stop apologizing, friend, for your life. You're not forgotten. You're exactly on time for the life you're building. You're not behind. You're remembered by everyone who matters. If they don't remember you, they don't matter. Their part in your story is over. You're not too old. You're seasoned. Come on, somebody, and see how many of you want a plain how many of you, when you go and order a steak, is it just me? Am I alone? You go and order a steak. Do you want a steak just plain? Just give me a plain steak with nothing on it. No, that steak has to cook a little bit. No, that steak has to sizzle a little bit. That steak has to be worked. Come on, somebody. Ooh. We have to flip it. We have to move it around. We gotta they shake that pan. That chef, he shakes that pan. Somebody. Ooh, I'm getting excited. It's the seasoning that goes in it. So stop looking at your story as a sad story. No, the next somebody tell just next time somebody tells you, "Man, I know you sad about that." No, baby, I just got a little more seasoning than some other people. No, I'm not sad. I'm seasoned. Boom. I'm not sad. I'm seasoned. You're not damaged. Let me do a caveat here. You're experienced. That's a credential, not a flaw. Instead of saying, "Man, I was damaged in this area. This guy really damaged me." Maybe he did. But we're shifting. Y'all know I'm a PR pro. Come on now. I got 30 years in the communications business. You're not okay. Well, maybe I was damaged in that arena. Maybe I did, have some. I took a hit in that area. But you know what? I tend to count it all as experience. Whew. That's not a flaw, baby. That's experience. Whew. Come on, Jesus, help me get through it. Help me get through it. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. As the elders would say, I'm trying to hope you today. I'm trying to hope you today. I'm trying to hope you today. Not help you. I'm trying to hope, HOPE today. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Who am I talking to today? Who am I talking to? I don't have a bit of tissue up here. Bless God in his holy name. Bless him. Bless him. Who does a presentation and who gets all happy to herself? I don't know. So the next time I present this, because I'll be presenting it continually, all I do know is that one thing, I'm gonna need some tissue up here because I done got excited with y'all. Because I want to help you today. I want to help you today. Stop apologizing for your life. If you believe in God, stop apologizing. Stop. I'm ministering to somebody. Stop holding your head down. Stop walking around like you're damaged or like you're an odd bunch or whatever. Come on now. This is what I had to learn. I don't have any children. Lord Jesus, can you help me out for just one exact moment here? Oh, I got it. Hold on, y'all. Let me reach and get something. Let me reach for a second and get something. Oh boy, this will have to do. This will just have to do. This will have to do. I'm reaching and getting something. Hold on, y'all. Y'all have gotten me excited. On my very first webinar, found a towel, y'all. Found a towel. No Kleenex. Who am I help? I'm helping somebody. You may not be able to. You may be riding. You may be doing something else while you're listening. But I'm helping somebody today. I'm helping somebody today. I feel it. I feel it. I sense it. You're not too old. Some men actually value a woman who has been single and never married and who doesn't have kids. Because you know why? It can be about you and him. This is not a knock to anyone who has children because I've seen beauty and I see beauty in that every day too. But sometimes you don't have all the issues. You don't present all the issues that maybe some other people do. Own your story. Own your life, my sister. The research backs me up. 45 to 65. That's the golden era, y'all. Okay? Golden era. The age range in which emotional intelligence peaks. This is neuroscience research. What does that mean? That means you can handle stuff. You've been through job loss, you've been through job changes, you've been through job shifts, you've been through relationship breakups, you've been through relational issues. You can handle stuff. You can handle it. You're not moved. You're not as angry. You're not as bothered. You're not as moved by it. Not you. No, no, no. You relate to different things better. You've been there, you've seen it, you've done it. Oh well, that'll be fine. I've gotten over that. That's a great thing, right? Of adults 50 plus who are dating are open to dating right now, per AARP survey data. And here's the key. Second marriages after 50 have a lower divorce rate than their first marriages. Now I'm out of that category because I've been married not once but twice. So this would be my third marriage. But I declare and decree that that third marriage will be the forever husband. 54% of divorced adults remarry within 5 years. Most people who start over find love again. So the research is with you, my friend. Are y'all tracking with me today? Tracking with me today. I've had all those thoughts. Okay, got it, y'all. Got it. Just making sure everything is okay. Checking on everybody. Y'all, I'm so excited for the technological aspect of this. All right. So as I move forward with this, that's the research. Second marriages after 50 have a lower divorce rate than first marriages. That's the takeaway. So that is from the Journal of Marriage and Family. This is evidence. This is not Kisa hype. This is evidence. You're not gambling on finding love or love again. The odds are actually stacked against you. And this is encouragement for those of you who have been married and who are divorced. All right. A little bit about me. I didn't always believe this either, right? The disappointments that reshaped what I thought love required. That's part of my story. The lessons I only understood in hindsight. That's part of my story. Wish I would have known back then. Man, guys who genuinely love me. I didn't see some of those guys because I didn't know. It was ignorance to some degree. And now I'm like, oh, I have to think about that now. These guys have gone on and they have built their lives with someone who recognized the value. Okay. Nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that. Anybody other than me? This guy back in the day was a great guy, man. You just didn't really know it back then because you really didn't have an example. I didn't have an example, y'all. I grew up as a product of a single, as a single mom who did everything she could to keep us together. Thank God for that. I thank God for that. But that was a lot on her too. That was a lot. One girl and two boys. So Kisa became second mom. So my life really was not about dating. My life started early about responsibility. I haven't had, there were no conversations about a man or dating. Anybody, am I talking to anybody other than me, other than myself? We have no conversations about dating a man. What was that? Girl, you better get in there and get your lesson. I need you to go cook. I need you to help me. I got to go to work. I need you to make sure your brothers are taken care of for school. I was in a role keeping kids much younger than I probably should have been, but I thank God she kept us together. But I was in a role doing things I probably shouldn't have been doing. Real talk, y'all. Real talk today. Real talk. Real talk. Healing finally made me ready for real. Not being angry, not being um not being angry, I guess I could say. And this is why I coach women today because of that. Exactly. Dang on, I pressed something wrong. Okay. The speed of healing that I saw in my life was pretty amazing. What I can say is I'm not bitter. I don't feel left out. I take it all as an opportunity to learn and to grow. I've been angry. I've been sad. You all hear me as being this big cheerleader, but I'm here and I'm willing to love again. And I so thank God for my healing, and I'm so grateful for my healing. My job is to bring you along with me too. My job, I'm not concerned about how God will find. I think about it, but instead of me focusing on it, what I choose to do is I focus to be a blessing to you. Cause sure, I could think about, okay, God, who is he? Because listen, y'all, I meet men. Come on, I meet men all the time. I've had two guys. I've been divorced since 2024. September 1, 2024. So it's almost 2 years. I met a guy late last year who basically proposed to me. We went, so we knew each other. I mean, we went to church together, who basically said, I wanted to talk to you. I'll take care of y'all, do whatever. But he was a little too much. Had other guy recently who said, I don't care about what you do. He's a pastor. I'll take care of all of that. I don't care about your money or what you make. I'll take care of all of that. I think that you would be a great accompaniment to me. I believe that you would be a wife for me. How many of you know I have to think about that because I have to think about churches and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm a little more discerning now. I don't just take what you tell me. I go and take it to the Lord and we're going to pray about it. In the past, if you came to me and if you looked good and it sounded good, yeah, I'm going to jump over in this. Now, mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. I got to hear from the Lord. I got to hear from the Lord on this. I'm not going down a road that I've been down before because I don't have to, okay? But I've been there. But I'm willing and I'm open. So what I want to do is bring people along the journey because I date. I go out. I have a good time. I'm not in that category of not going out and not dating. I'm not in that category, y'all. And this is how I want you to look at it. Are y'all still here with me? Are y'all still here with me? Yes, 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 yes. Y'all are quiet. I know you're on. Are y'all still here with me? Juanita, I see that you're here on YouTube. Y'all still here? Still here? Cassandra, are you still there? Or did you have to leave? Katisha, you still here? Who else do I have on today? Natalie, Katisha, and I got a couple of other people on as well. Just making sure y'all are still with me. Y'all still with me? Look, I'm gonna hang out. I know y'all are here. Y'all may be doing some other things because sometimes when I listen to these webinars, I'm doing some other stuff and all that kind of stuff. Y'all still here? Y'all still here? Oh, okay. Good deal. I'm just making sure. I don't want to be talking to myself here. I just want to make sure that I'm helping y'all. I want to make sure. All right. All right, y'all. So this is what I want to tell you too. Ooh, I'm so excited. Not baggage that you have. You know your patterns. I know my patterns. What's the big thing now that they're asking us to do? What's the big thing right now? Do you know what it is that they're asking? Oh, Lord, help a sister out. There we go. Okay. What's the big thing in the technological space right now? Thank you for joining and welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Kay. That's my girl Kim. Kim Conwell. I see you there. What's the big thing that they ask us for or that they're telling us for now that moves everything? Paying close attention, Cassandra. Cassandra, that comment almost took me out there. My friend Cassandra on YouTube says, I'm paying close attention. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. That was just funny, y'all. Comedy break. That was good. So, all right. So, what am I saying to you all? I see everything is going. Y'all, I'm so excited. I keep saying this. I've never done both of these before, never even presented on YouTube before, never presented on Google Meet before. I am over the moon excited. Maybe you all can't tell, but I'm so excited to be able to do this. This is so exciting, y'all. And I'm so grateful to God. And I'm so grateful for you all being here. I'm gonna try. I've got my tissue, my rag, because I'm trying not to cry because this is so exciting. Stay tuned. In just a few minutes, I'm going to show you a special offer for you being here today because I want us to continue the journey, okay? I don't want us to just have a good talk and feel good and keep on going. But y'all, the big word right now is what are we building, everybody? Come on, I want to make sure you're listening. If you're able to type or talk or say anything, what are we building? What's in the news right now that's causing so much controversy? These centers that are causing so much controversy. What are these centers that are causing so much controversy? If you can't say it, what are the names of these centers? What's in the news? Big deal for the city of Birmingham. They're wanting to build one in Fairfield. People in Bessemer are up in arms about these centers. What centers am I talking about? What centers am I talking about? This is the teacher in me. I'm always going to make sure, but they're in the news. People say they consume an inordinate amount of water. People say that they are not safe for people in the community. It's causing all sorts of controversy, but they say based on our insatiable hunger to use our devices. Yes, Katisha, Gold Star, Katisha, Gold Star, Katisha. Let me see. Now here's the funny thing. I don't know if I'm able to put the chat up here. But Katisha said it. Yes. Who said, girl, I'm listening. I was making some coffee. All right, Katisha, I'm not mad at you. I made my cold coffee this morning. And our apostle would be happy to know I almost thought about it. I was this close to thinking about doing some hot coffee, but I didn't. I went ahead and stuck to my cold coffee. So I have some chocolate peanut butter latte, no coffee. It's a chocolate peanut butter latte made from cocoa. But data centers, y'all, you already know your patterns. You know your patterns. So what you have is data. That's not bad. I'm calm down, Keisha. Calm down. You're not you have data. You know yourself. Y'all, I know myself. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. So I know rather than me getting way down here with you and going out on 5 or 10 dates and playing like I like, because see, if I go way down here with you, if I go way down there, it's a possibility. Oh, wait a minute. I got data centers. Come on, Tabitha. Come on, I'm sorry, Tasha, the unique one. Come on now. This topic is so concerning for me, Cassandra, because I refuse to blame myself for the lack of attention from my male counterparts. Boy, Cassandra, don't get me started on that. Don't get me started. Oof. Don't blame yourself. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't blame yourself. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No. You own it. I own it. I could blame myself too. Cassandra, and I'm gonna put a pin in that, y'all. Cassandra on YouTube, because I'm broadcasting on YouTube and also here on Google. Cassandra says, I refuse to blame myself for the lack of attention from male counterparts. But baby, if you stick with me, you'll understand how to get more attention. We're gonna work through all of that. Come on, somebody. I have to be careful. I don't want to be braggadocious. I'm not trying to be braggadocious. Lord help me. But I can show you how to increase that. See, and I got something coming up that you're gonna want to hear about because we're gonna work through all of that. But see, Keisha's your sister, but I'm also a coach. So there are things that these eyes see. And I also, I'm you understand, I ask the Lord, I pray to be discerning, not just a coach, but to be a discerning coach, a spiritual coach, so that he works with me to be able to see some things that my natural eyes can't see. Let me stop sharing for a moment because you all can't really see my for just a moment. You all can't really see. I ask the Lord to work with these eyes to see spiritually, to see in the spirit, and to see beyond what my natural eyes see. So I want you to hang on with me in here. I want you to hang on in here with me, because there are some things I can help you with. Oh, baby, I can show you how to get a date. But you got to listen to me. You got to listen to me. You got to trust me. Oh, I can show you how to get some attention from the mirror. See, I can kind of look at you and I can see, okay, that may be an issue. Because what we got to talk about, we got to talk about love blocks. We got to talk about love blocks. We got to be honest enough to hear that part too. Stick with me as I keep on moving. Let me get back to my presentation and share. To my presentation and share. Come on, Google. I'm coming back to you too, my friends. Let's go. We're gonna keep on going and round this out because I need you to hear. I need you to hear a testimony. I need you to hear a testimony. I need you to hear a testimony of a 9-year-old. How I don't even know if any of us on this call are 69. 69. I'm 54. She's 15. Whoa, 15 years older than me. Baby, she got her a boo. Get married. They're moving on. They are progressing. Come on now. 69. At whatever your age, you have data that a 25-year-old woman doesn't have. You know your patterns. It's important you know your patterns because what isn't healed, it gets what? Repeated. But what you understand, woo, you release. Let me say that again for the people in the back. I'm trying not to yell. What isn't healed, you repeat. What's understood, when you understand who you are, man, I can release that. I can release clinging on to people. Come on, Kim. I can release clinging on to people so quick. In the past, I meet a guy. He seems cool. He looks great. He's talking that good language. I'm locked in just like this. And that goes on. That's what happened with my second husband. Goes on. That's my husband right there. Because from the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 conversations, I locked in without giving him a chance to see his patterns. So what I understand, I ain't locking into nobody. You gotta, I'm not locking in at the beginning. I'm gonna come on down here with you over here toward the middle and toward the later time frame. And if you're consistent, I'll lock in with you then. But see, when you lock in too quick and you commit too quick as a woman, the emotions and everything else goes. I didn't give it time. So as a result of not giving it time, I'm locked in. I feel like I can't go anywhere else. I'm on the altar, at the wedding altar. I'm saying I do. And then after you get married, they cut the food. What do you do? But see, no, you watch their patterns and make sure you hear from God. Patterns are invisible. You understand? You repeat what you've never examined. So that means, did you hear me earlier say you got to examine your love blocks? You got to understand what your love blocks are. Did you hear me, my friends? You hear me, my queens, my beautiful sisters? This topic is so concerning. How do we recognize if the men are sincere and real about having a godly relationship? Asked Juanita. I am 52, soon to be 53. Cassandra says, preach. Stay tuned, Juanita. Stay tuned. Juanita asks, how do we recognize if the men are sincere and real about having a godly relationship? Stay tuned. But stay tuned. I was about to give you the answer, but there's no one answer. Stay tuned. I'm going to give you a way that we can all help with that. And we'll give you something. Stay tuned. Love doesn't start with finding the right person. It starts with being the emotionally whole woman that the right person will recognize. Let me say that. Get out of your way that you're going to find the right person. Get that out of the way, because it's not up to your job. The Bible says, he who findeth a wife findeth a good thing. So it's up to him to find. What you need to do is you need to become. You need to become. You need to be where. That's why I want to work with you. That's why I want us to get in a circle and I want us to help one another and look at those flaws, cover those flaws, work on those flaws in a safe environment, because we think we have it all together. Come on, somebody. We think we got it all together. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with me. It's them. Maybe. But baby, when you work on you and handle you, and because you then start radiating something, he has no choice but to see it. He has no choice but to see it. Boaz found Ruth while she was working in a field. Ruth didn't go to Boaz and say, hey, I'm here. Hey, she didn't put on all that extra hair, extra makeup. No, Ruth was working. Ruth was serving. Ruth was in her purpose, and he saw her. Who is that? That's what I want for you. You're working, you serving, you this, you're forgiving, you're leveling up, you're putting that in the past, and you're just going out and you're being. And baby, when he sees you, psh, like the Red Sea parted, and he finds favor with God. We are a man's favorite. Kim, you better preach that. That's why I want you to get to your place so you can give that man his favor. You're his favor. You're somebody's favor walking around on this earth. We're going to put them aside right now. And I thank God for those of you who showed up today. I honor you. I honor you. I honor you. I pray God does something wonderful for you. We have many who, it's like the Bible, many are called. We've had many who've been called. Many who said, I'm going to tune in. Many who said, I'm going to do whatever. but few are chosen. But that's okay. I'm going to keep on doing this. I'm going to keep right on doing this until we get it. You understand? Moving on. In the interest of time, what time is it? Oh, Lord, this time is moving. It's moving. It's moving, my friends. It's moving. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go, oh, hold on. Let's repeat it, my loves. Okay. I'm going to run through this. I'm going to show you a video and we're going to move on so you can move on with your Saturday. Okay. All right. Your three superpowers are self knowledge, emotional steadiness, and unapologetic standards. You see the patterns a 25-year-old can't. You also know that chemistry is not necessarily compatibility. Y'all, I'm about to run. So help me out. I'm gonna, for another 5 minutes. I got a testimony that I gotta show you. You gotta stick around for her testimony, okay? And then after that, I'll open it up if you have any questions. I'll show you the special offer I have for you, a special invitation. All right. And we'll be done. All right. So 5 more minutes of this, and then I'm going to show you the video, and then we're going to keep it moving. Then also as a superpower, you have unapologetic standards. You're ready to prepare, not just wait. So while you're waiting, my friend over here on YouTube, Miss Stephanie, is it Stephanie or Juanita? Juanita, you said that how do we recognize if men are sincere? And you said that you refuse. Somebody said earlier, I refuse to blame myself. That was Cassandra. She said, I refuse to blame myself for men, um, for lack of attention. I'm going to show you how to up level your game. So the last thing you'll be concerned about is attention from the male counterparts. I can show you how to up level your game, honey. I can show you how to do that. Hang here with me. Hang here with me for a testimony on YouTube. Hang with me another 3 minutes. Another 3 minutes. We're going to get to this testimony. So you know this is not just Kisa talking a good game. 3 shifts, real quick, that we're going to go through. We're going to run through this. Heal before you date. The relationship you desire is often limited by the healing you have postponed, put off. Well, I don't need to do that. That's somebody else's fault. I'm going to just look at what they're doing wrong. My goal and my challenge today is we're looking right here today. Kisa's looking right here today. What can I do better? How can I do better? What does unhealed hurt looks like? Trust issues, fear of abandonment, fear of rejection, people pleasing, settling, and emotional walls. We were going to be able to do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to keep on moving because we're not going to write anything because I need to get you past something really, really quickly. Shift 2, compatibility over chemistry. Y'all, we can be compatible all day and night. We can get along. We can get along all day and night. We can have fun. We can joke. We can laugh. But everybody that I joke with is not my husband. Everyone that I laugh with is not a life partner. Let me say that again. We can get along all day. Everyone that I joke with is not my husband. Everyone that I laugh with is not my life partner. Everyone who looks good with me is not meant to be in covenant with me. Oh, my ex-husband looked good. Jesus Christ. Woo, he looked good. He was fine. But what does fine have to do with God's purpose? What does fine have to do with faithfulness? What does fine have to do with someone showing up and being the husband and knowing his role? Absolutely nothing. Chemistry. Oh, I got butterflies. Oh, I'm excited, girl. He called me. Oh, he is fine, baby. Passion. Oh, every time I'm with him, girl, he just makes me feel some kind of way. It's intense. Y'all have to be around each other. Compatible in some cases is boring. Man, he's just consistent. He's just consistent. I call him, he's gonna be there. What you doing? Oh, I'm just sitting out, I'm outside. I'm fixing on my car. That may look boring. Well, hey, you want to go grab a bite to eat tomorrow? You want to go get you something to eat after church? That's boring. Where this guy over here, woo, hey, we're gonna travel to Florida. We're gonna go to the beach this weekend. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. And then you don't hear from him for a month. But y'all go to the beach, stay in a hotel room together, but you don't hear from him for a month. You don't hear from him for 3 or 4 weeks after that. He's got you taking you on this high, a roller coaster high, and dropped you right off. Compatibility, respect. I'm not going to call you anytime. I'm not going to call you out of your name. Hey, ma'am, I just wanted to see how did you want to go to dinner? No, I can't go here. Well, when can you go? Well, let me think about it. Okay, well, just let me know when you go. Respect. It may appear to be boring. Give me boring. Give it to me. God, I receive it. I receive it, Lord. Give it to me. Let me have it. Send it my way. Communication and shared values. Moving on. Shift 3. Become ready instead of just waiting. Well, I'm sitting here waiting. The Lord hadn't sent him to me yet. Well, what you doing? I am too. I don't know if I look like a woman who's waiting. Yeah, I'm in the waiting room. But Keesa's not sitting still trying to figure out where he's coming. Baby, he gonna have to catch me moving toward him. He's gonna have to catch me moving toward him. And he's gonna have to see me moving toward him. And he's gonna have to be a man who pushes me toward him. And if you don't push me toward him, I'm gonna stay toward him. And that's gonna be between you. But I believe the man who God has for me, he's gonna already recognize my stance and my posture toward him. Becoming ready looks like having healthy boundaries. If you're gonna call me after a certain time, we're not gonna do that. Having the confidence to say no sometimes, having peace and being okay. If he calls, great. If you don't call, great. Having your purpose. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know what you're doing. You may not know what you're doing. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. That's on you, honey. That's on you, not on me. Welcome, welcome. 2 minutes and we're going to our testimony. I want you to hear from my beautiful sister, Bevelyn. You're talking that good talk right now, Kim. This is good. Thank you, Katisha. Oh gosh, yes, that's it. He must lead me just as he. Come on, preach, Katisha. He must lead me just as he leads me. Fake, go sit down. Uncommitted, to the left or to the right. You want to play games? Go find you another jester. We're not settling. Becoming ready. Ruth was not looking for Boaz. Ruth was in that field. She was helping. Actually, she was serving. Jesus. She was serving. She was honoring God. Jesus. 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 She was walking in her purpose. She wasn't looking for a man. She chose to serve the God that Ruth served. Where you go, I will go, was what she said. Ruth the Moab. Wait a minute. Ruth the Moabitess. Where you go, the God you serve, I will serve. Where you go, I will go. Her mother-in-law told her, Naomi, you could go back. I don't have a son, so why are you here? She said, no, I'm not going back. The God you serve, I'm going to serve. Where you go, I'm going. It looks like healthy boundaries. I want you to say, we had some gentlemen who signed up. I don't know if they had an opportunity to make it or not. So that's why you see me shifting between I am becoming a woman or man who. That's what I want you to sit with today. I'm becoming a man or a woman who. What are you becoming, sweetheart? What I can tell you is when you focus on serving, when you focus on your purpose, and you become so caught up in it and so in love with the process and so in love with God and just being grateful for being in the moment and for having breath in your body at that point, that joy spills over. And that's when he's there. It won't just be him. You're gonna have some other busters who will come along too. That's man. A buster can be a man or a woman. Busters see your glory too. Busters see your grace too. So please don't get it twisted. But then don't think the first person who comes. In fact, you have to be comfortable to say no. You talk about being ready. You talk about waiting. I had a gentleman ask me yesterday. He walked up to me. We're friends, and he said, "Would you like to go out to eat tonight?" Tonight. I didn't say that to him, but I'm thinking tonight. I got my first ever webinar in the morning. I'm not going. I said, "No, I'm preparing for something tomorrow, but here's when I can go out. I can do this on Saturday or I can do it on Sunday. What is that? That's confidence. That's boundaries. You don't ask me to go to dinner at 10 o'clock in the morning and say, can you go tonight? It's different if my schedule were free. But I'm a woman who is in purpose. I have some things to do. Here's a testimony that I want to share with you, my friends. I want you to be able to see the beauty. Girl, you just said something. No telling what I said, Cassandra. It's no telling what I just said. Here's the testimony that I want you to see. Enough of Kisa talking. We're gonna, and after the testimony, I'm going to give you an opportunity to join me in the next leg of your journey. But I want to introduce you to my beautiful, my wonderful friend, Ms. Vevelin. Vevelin is almost 70 years old, and Vevelin does not miss a beat. And Vevelin is in a beautiful new relationship. And Vevelin is, how can I say this to you? She's living her best life after not two, but several marriages. And now I'll let you listen to what she has to say for just a few minutes in her words. This is a mature love story. I recorded this about 3, 4 weeks on StreamYard and broadcast it on my social media channels. This is a true story. You've been previously married as well.
Yes. And when we talked before, I think you said 2 marriages before. It's been 3. So let me just throw that out there. And I'll give you all a quick overview of how, from the first to where I am today. It'll be brief.
Yeah.
So when I was 16, I got it. At 17, I had my son. At 18, I married his father, who was my high school sweetheart. 19, I separated from him. At 20, I divorced him. So all of that happened in a short period of time. And then I always say, that's when my life began.
Yes.
Went to UAB, graduated there, couldn't find a job in my field. So in 1985, moved to Texas, had my best girlfriend there. She was in the military. She said, come on here, you can find something here. So I did. So my second husband I married was in Texas and there, thank goodness. But so
Did you hear what she said? I've messed this up, Lord. Can't hear audio. Can't, no sound. Sound is gone. Okay. Can you hear sound? Let me go back again. Did you hear what she said? She said, I've messed this up, Lord. I need you to do it. So, oh, you know what? I know what I did. I think I unmuted everybody. Hold on one second. I need to leave my thing. I need to leave it unmuted. So let me play again and go back. But she said, y'all, basically, I messed this up, Lord. I need your help. So let's try this again. I need you all to let me know and make sure that you all can hear. Okay? Make sure that you can hear. And let me know if you can, if this is better. I am starting audio again now. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, now.
Next time. And so I waited. It was 2012. I remember it specifically. And I had started a Bible book club at the church I was attending. That was for people my age. By the way, I'm 69. Let me just throw that out there.
Yeah.
For people my age, because that was maybe 45, 46, maybe close to 50. I don't do numbers well. So I had decided that I was going to start a book club for people my age because the church didn't have anything for people who were single, divorced, never married, widow. They had everything for single, young adults. They had everything for married couples, but there was absolutely nothing for my group in that age group that was single. So I started a book club. It was, men and women, and it was at church, but we started doing activities outside of the church. So I'm saying that because in 2014 is when I met my husband, who's deceased now, but God put us together. And I know that specifically because I've been praying and praying and praying. And I also, in 2012, I asked God, I said, Lord, when I meet someone, if they're not for me, let me know quickly so I don't waste their time. They don't waste my time. And I promise you all he did. I would meet someone within a week or two, I would know, like, you see that red flag, run, run, run like Job. I mean, like Joseph. And so I did. But my girlfriend would say, you're not even giving anybody a chance. I said, because they're not the one, And so so that happened throughout until March 2014. So I'm working at Children's Hospital. It's 3 to 11 o'clock. And my girlfriend's not that one, but another girlfriend, she was in a book club with us. And she was at a Wednesday night Bible study. And the guy I married was in that Bible study. And she invited him to come to our book club, that March. And she called me and told me, I was at work. She called and told me I met this guy and I invited him to come to our book club. And you know what I said, y'all? You probably won't believe this, but I said, she has found my husband. That was my spirit. That was my spirit. I said it. I said, she has found my husband. So I did. So let me tell you all, I had never.
You recognized him, Beverly? Did you recognize him?
No, I had not seen him. I mean, I had not seen him. I didn't know who he was. I knew nothing about him at that moment. It was when she said it, something my spirit said, she has found my husband.
Wow.
So he comes March 2014 into the book club, and he was handsome, very handsome.
That's older. Good.
He was 10 years older.
Okay.
But and he'd been at the church for 40 something years. I had never seen, our paths had never crossed before. His wife had died 2 years before. And so we just never met until then. So he came in March of 2014. We started dating in April 2014, and we were together ever since until he died in August of 2021. He had Parkinson's, had some, health issues, and he died suddenly in August of 2021. So that's my story about marriages and relationships up until then. Now, ladies, get ready. Whoever's out there, get ready. Yeah. So, I'm a praying woman. I believe in the power of prayer. I believe God answered my prayer. He answered my prayer for this guy, my husband, because I had said exactly what I wanted. I was very specific, and God gave that to me. He gave that to me. This was the best husband ever. And so even though it was short-lived, we had an awesome marriage. And so I can't say anything other than it was a beautiful marriage, a beautiful relationship, and we just loved each other. So God gave me him. I know that without a doubt. He put us together for a purpose. And so after that, I just did my grieving, went through the process because I'm a mental health therapist. I know how important that is to grieve healthy. And so I did all the things. But let me tell y'all something. January 2024, I took off my wedding rings and I said, Lord, I'm ready for companionship. I'm ready to be married again.
Mm.
Uh, and I was specific about what I wanted. I told God I didn't want very much because I had said, Lord, if you could give me a man that is 50% of what my husband was, I would still be happy. That's what
Wow.
I said to God. I said, if you give me 50% of what my husband was, I would still be happy because I didn't want to be greedy. I've had love. I know what it's like. I know what it feels like. I want other people to experience that, right? And
Mm.
so I said I want him to be financially stable. I wanted someone closer to my age because the other two had been 10 years older. So I wanted someone closer to my age, financially stable, someone that will worship, that we could worship, that we're physically attracted to each other. Wow.
Wow. So I presume you got what you wanted and God answered that or more. You said, wow.
Yes, yes, yes. Wow. So that was January,
Wow.
and in August of 2024, that same year, he manifested. He came. He put us together.
Okay,
He put
wait a minute, wait right there, Miss Bevelin. Okay, the time frame again. You said that was when you
January 2024 was when I
came,
prayed to God,
January 2024.
and in August 2024, the same year, a few months later,
Wow.
we met. We met.
Wow.
We
Let me,
met.
I can't touch you, but can I put, next time I see you, because we work together in ministry, can we just, we just,
We can. I'm telling you, God is
oh my
good.
God.
He
Ooh,
is good
ooh,
because the way we
mm,
met, there was no other way it could have happened.
mm.
No other way it could have happened. We both were invited to a mutual friend's celebration he was having, and it was at the Botanical Garden. I'm late as usual. I hate to say that, but I was, and
Yeah,
so and
yeah,
so walked in,
understood.
trying not to be, seeing so much, walking around to get to a table, and sat at the first table I could get to that I saw with my
Yeah.
girlfriend. And I sat right next to the man that is now going to be my husband.
How that just bring us up to y'all, 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 y'all. I'm not going to share everything. I may end up bringing back some, bringing her on to this next effort that I'm going to show you. Let me recap everything, introduce you to what I have for you, and you determine if you're going to participate. It's no pressure whatsoever. But y'all, God led her to sit next to the man who would become her husband. Only God can do that. She's 69 years old. That's not Kisa's story. That's her story. That is the person of all the, and this was a prior ministry that I had worked in. Cassandra, right? This was a prior ministry that I had served in. God hooked me up with her. Of all the people in that ministry, God hooked me up with her. Her. And I believe it was for such a time as this, so I could hear her story. My God, today, or as the young folks say, today. My God, today. Let's bring this thing on home, y'all. Let's bring it home. And with YouTube, I know we've had many people who have tipped in and tipped out, but I am going to honor your time. This is what I'm asking you all to consider, y'all. And if you came in a little bit later, no worries. You really didn't miss anything other than some encouragement. I will be running these regularly because I believe that this is an opportunity to regularly encourage us, okay? Release the love reset framework for the mature woman. We want you to release everything that's holding you back. Sometimes you may need some help understanding what is holding you back. Rediscover, rebuild standards, date with discernment, and that is how you build healthy love. We want to release the fear, the bitterness, the comparison, the old stories, the bad experiences, and the false beliefs. You want to rediscover yourself. At this age and at this space and time in life, where are you What matters to you most importantly? Is it just a date? Or is it someone that you can go out and have fun with or have an experience with? What matters to you? Then we want to rebuild our standards, right? We tend to think that we kind of have that together. I'm going to stand on my standards and do whatever, whatever. But the thing that I like about being in a group and accountability is let's hold each other accountable. We're let's see. Let's see if we're really doing what we say we're doing. Let's see if you're really solid in that arena. You can only get that, y'all, in community, not by yourself, because normally you're not going to challenge yourself. So, see, I want you to move from asking, will he or she choose me, to, is he or she healthy enough for me? Say it again, Kisa. Stop asking, will he or she choose me? Will they choose me? And start asking with your chest out, 10 toes down. Yes, 10 toes down. Is he or she healthy enough for me? There's a process that it takes to get from that point. I'm there. You can come to me and ask me on a date, but are you healthy enough to move forward with me in life? It's one thing to say you want a wife. It's one thing to say you need a wife, but are you healthy enough for my life? And also, am I healthy enough for your life? That's fair. Date with discernment. We want to look at the red flags, but you also need to know green flags, right? Did you see how I'm leading with green flags? Discernment asks, does this bring peace or does it create confusion? Does it produce peace or does it create confusion? Y'all following along with me? Because I'm getting ready to wrap it up in just a few minutes. Just a few minutes. Just a few minutes. Consistency matters. God's way and timing is always perfect. Is it not? Is it not? And this is the time if you all have any questions, because I'm getting ready to wrap it up. Katisha says that's confirmation. Come on, Katisha. Katisha says this a confirmation. It's dating with discernment. Our step 4 in this is being emotionally available. Are they keeping promises? Are they consistent? Even boring, maybe boringly consistent. He said he was going to call me at 7 o'clock. Girl, that's my man. You doing something. You talking to your girlfriend. You out shopping. Girl, this is my man. He calling me at 7 o'clock. That's what you want, baby. That's what you want. Not the one who you got to figure out. Girl, my man said he was going to call me. He ain't even called me, girl, and such and such and such and such. And he calls at 9 or 10 o'clock. He told you he was going to call you at 7, but he consistently calls you an hour or two late. But see, that if you're not careful, your nervous system will start to recognize that and associate with that. And the excitement that comes, that reward that comes when he finally does call, we can associate and mistake that excitement and that anxiety for excitement and butterflies and woo, that's just part of it. No, baby. We want consistency. Learn to recognize green flags over red flags. We know what the red flags are: the love bombing, what else do we need to talk about? The inconsistency, the manipulation. He tells you he's going to call you at 7 o'clock. He tells you he's going to call you tomorrow. He doesn't do it. You're waiting. You're looking at your phone and you're trying to figure out didn't he say he said he was going to call, but what happened? I wonder if he was busy. A man is never too busy to pursue what he desires. Well, maybe he's just had something come up. A man is never too busy to pursue what he desires. Well, maybe he's got a lot going on. A man is never too busy to pursue what he desires. I need you to understand that and stop making excuses for him and move on. Or if you're not sure, y'all are early, you fall back. If you don't, and then you don't have to answer the phone call on the phone. You don't have to answer the phone on the first ring all the time. You don't have to always answer when he calls. Be busy, be engaged, be about your life. Be like Ruth, be in the field doing something to where he's got to catch you on the move, sweetheart. And then when he catches you and catches up to you, you still be busy and keep moving and keep on about your purpose in the marriage. That keeps me exciting. Green flags. He supports your growth. He supports what you do. He listens to your ideas. He respects boundaries. Red flags, manipulator, dishonest, poor communication, and a victim. Be careful of the one who always comes to you telling you about what the woman before you did. Be careful of that. Here's the framework. Build healthy love, trust, friendship, respect, commitment, and patience. We're not going to go through the exercise. Talk 10 times, say it 10 times. We're not going to go through the exercise. My challenge that I leave for you today in building healthy love. What are you going to do as your next step to do that? I certainly have a suggestion. Kisa always has an idea. You all can be certain about that. Imagine yourself 1 year from today that you will be in a different position. It's not going to change. Change is not going to change. Change will not be change until you change. You're not going to see change until you change. What are you going to do different? Talking about it, well, this is just a hard place out here. Or are you going to do something about it? I had to come to this place. My challenge, don't just hope. Don't just accept the status quo. Heal, grow, prepare, become the woman who is irresistible. I have an opportunity that I want to share with you. Transformation happens when learning becomes action. We can say today, oh, great message, great, whatever, whatever. She hoped us today. She hoped you today. And I know I did. If y'all missed the first part of it, it was kind of really interesting because it was really strong. Several mic drop points. I'm just saying straight up, several mic drop points. I am creating a circle of women because I want to literally and figuratively circle around. I want us to join hands with each other. And I want us to form a circle that heals. I want us to form a circle that protects. And I want us to form a circle that evolves. Normally, this is going to be, I'm not even going to exclude the men, but normally women gravitate to me. Normally, women just gravitate to me, right? That's really part of my call. So, we probably have more women who are represented today rather than men, even though we had some men sign up. But I get it. I mean, sometimes I sign up for these webinars and I don't show up or whatever. The Lord brought who needed to be here. The Love Reset Circle. This is an inaugural cohort online meetup, 6 weeks, 7 meetings with the introductory meeting. Safe space for adults. I'm loving these Google little icons and things shooting balloons out in front of me and all this stuff. I don't know if y'all are doing that, but I just saw the balloons down there in the screen. So it's an online meetup. So you join from the comfort of your home, or even if you have to be on the move, you can tune in. Safe space for adults interested in taking your dating life to the next level. And it's also an accountability circle where we challenge each other to grow. Y'all, I can help you on that. I have other people. We can help each other with that. I'm not a woman who is desperate. I'm not a woman who is not dating. I'm dating. I'm out there. I don't have the testimony of other people who say I haven't been on a date in years. I'm not saying that to make you feel bad. I'm saying that to say there are certain things that which you can do to become more attractive. And it ain't about how you look. It ain't about how you built. Now, God says that we are beautifully and fearfully and wonderfully made. So there's beauty in everything in which the Lord hath done. There's beauty in all of it. So the circle, all right, we're opening up the circle for you, figuratively and literally. The circle is open. So you may be busy doing some different things, but if I can get one yes, and I know I can from somebody, type yes in the chat. If you would like to post the link, I need one person from YouTube. All right, we're going to let you stand proxy for everybody else. If you would like to see the link for the circle, and I'm putting on giving you all a inaugural price that is absolutely bazonkers for a group. We're going to do 6 meetings. Melanie, you got us. You got your group for Google Meet. Do I have a yes in the comments for YouTube? I know YouTube is kind of in and out, but I've got some folks who have been hanging on consistently. Can I get a yes in the comments for YouTube while I put the link in? Thank you, Melanie. Here is the cohort, the Love Reset. This would be the inaugural group. And let me go ahead and just show you. Let me show you what that is. Let me show you what that is. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you what that is. Show you what that is. Let me show you what that is. Let me show you. I mean, it will just take you to a simple page. If I'm really honest with you, it'll really just take you to a simple page. But Let me show you what we're going to do. No, let me show you this right here. I've already posted the link. Y'all, let me get myself. How about I get myself together? How about that? How about that? Let me get myself together. How about that? How about that? Oh, wait, I saw something move with YouTube. You saw it on event. Well, Cassandra, it is another. You saw it on Eventbrite? Yeah, I probably did have it on Eventbrite. I'd rather you use this one other than the one on Eventbrite. How about that one? That one's going to be a little bit better. And I probably need to actually take it off of Eventbrite because they probably already have it. Here is the agenda. We're going to go 6 weeks, y'all. We'll do an introduction on August the 6th, right? We'll do an introduction on August the 6th. Let me show you the group. Let me show it to you. Y'all, this has been so fun to me to be able to do this, to work between two different platforms. This has been so amazing. I mean, like, this is amazing. So, Cassandra, if you want to join, y'all, the price $39.99 for 6 weeks. You ain't gonna find that nowhere. You ain't gonna find that nowhere. And if you need to think on it, ponder on it, pray on it, I want you to do that. $39.99. And if I know my platform, Thrivecart, they process through a separate entity. That entity may very well give you an opportunity to go through a firm. It may give you an opportunity to go through some other things where you can break that payment up. But we're talking about less than $40 to be a part of a 6-week group. You're going to meet women who are like-minded. You're going to meet women who are ready to move forward. And we're going to do this. We're going to grab each other's hands and we're going to form a circle around each other. Now, that price will remain until, I say it will remain until Sunday. The Lord may deal with me otherwise. This isn't about, I was about to say something. Go research the price of groups. And what you'll see, hold on, y'all. Let me show you on YouTube what I got going. Let me show you on YouTube what I got going. Hold on. This is the agenda over the next couple of weeks because we're going to delve into some things. All I could do was an overview today, and we were at 10:23, so we're going to wrap up in the next few minutes, right? All I could do is an overview today, but each week we're gonna delve into some things, and we're gonna have some fun. If you all know anything about Kisa, we're gonna have some fun. But sometimes if we are intentional about everything else, we're intentional about our careers, we go and get self-help, we get improvement there. We're intentional about everything. We're intentional about, our walk with the Lord. We make sure that we go to church, we make sure that we're going to attend Bible study. But when it comes to relationships, and most of us, how many of us, if we're honest, will just say, you know what, I really did not have the opportunity to really grow up and see a positive example of a relationship. Most of us didn't. Not most. Some of us didn't. I didn't. I'm being straight up. So my heart is to teach. My heart is to give what I didn't get. My heart is to give what I didn't get. Because sometimes in our community, we don't talk about this. Great question. This is the time for questions. Great question. We're going to meet on Thursday. I'm surprised I don't have that on there, but it may be on the other deal. Thursday, August 6th would be our first meeting. That's going to be an introductory meeting. And then we would meet every Thursday subsequently from there for 6 weeks. So Thursday, August 6th would be the first meeting at 7:00. It's going to be your Q&A. This is what you need. This is what you should bring. This is what we're going to talk about, over these 6 weeks. I'm even going to bring in some guys. We're going to do an exercise, and we're going to do some exercises. I'm going to bring in some guys and allow the guys to rate your responses to situations. Yes, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you for that. And once you purchase the ticket, you would know that. But I think this is great for people to know. I'm also able to give you the link if you miss it. I'm going to tell you to try to come to the live group as much as you can, though. But I'm able. We're going to record it, and you're welcome to come to the live group just as much as you can. I'm sorry if you're not able to make it. I'm sorry, I'm looking at something else. That's why you have to focus, Kisa. That's why you have to focus. Um, but yeah, if you're not able to make it, we certainly can record it for you. Um, but it's always good to be able to make it. That would be an incredible thing for you to be able to make it. What other questions? It is the price is $39.99 for 6 weeks. The reset button kickoff, week 1. That will happen August 13th. The next week, August 20th. Know thy superpower. What is your superpower? What is my superpower? I know mine. One of them. You have several, actually. No, week 3, red flags. Oh gosh, and I didn't even have the 6 week on there. Red flags, green flags, and glitter flags. Week 4, flirt like you mean it. How do you flirt? Do you know how to flirt? Do you even do it, or are you serious? Or do you do what I used to do back in the day? When I would see a guy that I liked, I would see him and he would look my way and I would go, and then look back to see if he's looking. You know how we do. You know how we do. You know how we do. I don't do that anymore, needless to say. Okay. I know you said virtual, but I'm praying God leads you to do in-person events as an opportunity to network and grow even more. When is the deadline to pay? Oh, Juanita, you have time. You have time. You have time, Juanita. And if I were you, I'd go on that link and see they may give you an opportunity to break up the payments with a firm and different things as well. So you have time. We have until August the 6th, and the first group kicks off on August the 13th. And I'm also going to be doing more webinars to get people to sign up for our group as well. So this is just one. This is just kickoff day 1. All right. So think on it. $39.99 to join a group and just to be an accountability group. Cassandra, what possibly could happen is that I could possibly, and here, let me show you what that page looks like, okay? Let me show you what the page looks like when you go on to Thrive Cart and you sign up. Cassandra, we could possibly end week 6 with an in-person gathering to do a brunch somewhere. So the evenings would be Thursday that we would meet. But now this is the first cohort. So if I have people who say a better time to meet is on Saturday at 11 o'clock or Saturday at 5 o'clock in the evening, I would really be open to that. Or, Sundays are always pretty good as well because normally people don't have all of the stuff that's going on those days as well. All right. So here's what it looks like. All right. I'm gonna show you YouTube what it looks like, that page. And if you all don't have any more questions, we are going to move on and let you all have the rest of your day. I thank you for spending part of your Saturday with me. And I wanted to call your attention to something too. Here's the Love Reset Circle. It's just a simple page that I set up through one of my platforms. You're welcome to give me a call and ask. And I also had the questions on there as well on the other page. But here's a journal. Once I take that down, you'll see there's an opportunity here at the bottom for you all to it's not too late for love, an expanded journal. All right, so if you do both of those, let me check that. What would the price be? The price would be for both would be $59.98. And like I said, what I would do if I were you, you can go through and just not hit pay. Let me continue. Let me go ahead and do this while you're on the line and let's see what it'll do. All right, continue. Are you all still watching? You all know I love to kind of show and tell. So hold on. All right. So if you can do the journal, or if not, hold on. I'm going to take you through the exercise. Okay. I'm going to take you through this cart up to a point. So I already have and here's the journal right here. It's Not Too Late for Love journal. It's $19.98, but you do print it out. Oh, but when I tell you, I'm going to show you in a little bit. Hold on. But here's the journal that I printed out. And I'm going to show you what it is. You can personalize it. You can write. You can put it in a folder, or you can put it in a binder. And, this is something that you can keep. And you can also, it also has a manifesto in there. It has some tips. It has more on my story, what happened with my story. That's printable. I may make it where you can just go to Amazon and pick it up too, maybe for $20 as well. But it is a really expanded year-long journal. It's like with promptings every month showing you what to focus on, write about. It's pretty cool. So let me walk you through this, and then we'll conclude today. Okay. So you don't check it there. You put in your information. If you can see, let me make this larger. Let me make this larger so you all can see. All right. Here you go. All right. Yep. Okay. So this is the link that I put in the comment. Let me make sure. Put here. And yes, if you want to, I would be open to doing an in-person group if we want to meet. And that's interesting that you say that, Cassandra, because I may set up a time to go. In fact, I'm going to do that after I finish this. I'm going to go to the library and see when we could meet. Maybe I set up something to meet once a month, the women's circle at the library. They will give you free space to do that. So maybe we can do that. I actually have thought about that a lot. I just don't know how many people would be available to do that. And we could have some snacks and just talk. You know what I mean? Just talk. All right. So let me show you what I have here. I'm going to walk you through this and show you how it works. So here it is right here, y'all. The Love Reset Circle. You're not behind, you're not too late, and you are not alone. That's your mantra. You're not behind, you're not too late, my love, and you're not alone. You are walking in this whole walk of life at this stage. You are not alone. You have a pure circle. So the Love Reset Circle, part of the inaugural group that starts on August 13th. All right, so I put in my contact information. You can see my email, zip code. It's not too late. This is an add-on if you want it. Without it, it's just $39.99 for the cohort. But it'll give you an opportunity to do the companion journal, which I think you should do it because it's so cool. So then I'm gonna hit continue. All right, it already has my stuff in here. Let's see. I've got a link so that says you can pay there, manage account, get out of there. Let's see what it says if I hit pay another way. Log in with a pass key. Hold on. I'm not afraid to show you all this because it's not going to show you 725-615. I'm just showing 725. Hold on. 615. Y'all know I like to teach and each one teach one. All right. So yeah, it's just taking me through my different payment methods. So I don't think that it's going to give you a different payment. But here's the deal. Here's what I will tell you. If you need me, so it'll basically take your payment with and you can add in your payment or whatever. Okay. So again, on this right here, let me back out of this. See if I can back out of it. Well, backed me out all right, didn't it? Are you going to go back, Thrivecart? Bagged me out all right. Hold on, y'all. There it is. So remember, if you don't add, it's $39.99 right here. If you don't add the journal, but if you add the journal, it adds an additional $19.99. Okay. And your total would be about $60 to get the companion journal to go with it as well. And we can follow along with the journal as well. Okay. So August 6th is when we have the inaugural meeting. I will have more details sent to you through your email. I'll have more details sent to you through social media. So you can sign up now, but you have until August the 6th to be able to sign up. Okay. Let me see if I have any more questions. If not, we're going to hang this up. We're at 10:34. Time is well spent. I think that's going to be about it. Okay. Still watching. Okay. Okay, Katisha, and I see Patricia's still on there too. We've got a couple of y'all on. I know the time is well spent, my friends. Y'all, that's it. I'm back on. If I don't come on this Saturday to do the webinar again, I will be back on the next Saturday. Thank you so much, Melanie. Thank you, Katisha. Thank you, Patricia. For everyone else, if I missed your name, forgive me. For YouTube, this was an experience for me. It was wonderful. Juanita, thank you. Tasha, thank you. Cassandra, thank you. And everyone else that I may have missed. I think I mentioned Juanita as well. Y'all, this was amazing. I enjoyed myself. Never, ever have done this before, ever in my life in terms of working with these two platforms. You all have been amazing. The feedback, you don't know how well it does my heart. That's the link to join our circle, $39.99. Let me give you this tip that you ain't going to find that nowhere for a group. Go run the prices on group coaching. Those prices start at $200. They're likely going to be about $500, $600. They start at $200. So you ain't going to find that there. But as part of my inaugural cohort, I want to be able to give. I don't want price to be an obstacle. All right. So, who mentioned it? Was it Cassandra or was it Juanita? Cassandra said, I want you to look into having something that we can network together. Cassandra, that's confirmation for me. So I'm going to go to the library. The library will give me free space. So I'm going to go to the library and look and see. I'm going to have y'all give me some input about where to meet now. But I know I can go to the Birmingham Public Library downtown, and they'll give us free space. So you don't have to worry about anything. I can buy y'all some snacks to eat if we come there. If we want to meet on a Saturday or Sunday, I can take care of your snacks unless y'all want to work with me on that. But I can get you some snacks. We can meet for an hour, just hang out. Okay. So if you need a special payment plan, and if you need to break those payments up, listen, I understand. I'm an entrepreneur. I understand. Been there where I've been to zero at some points. Okay. I'm in Birmingham, Melanie. What city are you in, sweetheart? I'm in Birmingham, Alabama. And we can certainly still do virtual for you. There are some people who are saying they want to meet up though. So I have certainly been open to that. That is confirmation because I was at the library. In fact, Juanita, you'll find this funny. I was at the library this week. I pulled up. I had a friend who was putting on a program. I couldn't watch his program that night. So I was working on something else. But I pulled up to the library and I was like, I need to go ask them, but the library is open. So I may very well go now and ask them, hey, what do I need to do if I want to meet regularly? Because he actually said at his meeting that they will work with you and that if you need to hold an event, they will work with you to hold your community event. Oh man, Melanie, but Melanie, look, we'll make it. I mean, we'll make it work with you. I mean, if you're open to so we have someone joining us from Washington D.C. God Almighty, God Almighty, let that sit for a moment. Patricia, right? God Almighty. I'm so glad you told me that, Melanie. That would have gone right over my head. Melanie, we'll make it work, sweetie. We will have you in that room with us virtually. I'll set up Zoom, I'll set up Google Meet in that room, and you can be partying with us while you're taking your snacks as well. Listen, I'm of this age now where we don't have to allow distance to be an issue. And you just never know what opportunity God will give us. Washington, Washington D.C. YouTube. I know YouTube is all over the country too. I'll see you going back to work. See you later, Juanita. The time is well spent. Thank y'all, Cassandra. I'll see y'all later. My God, though, my God, Washington D.C. So grateful for that. Hey, DC, I know that's right. All right, y'all. I'm gonna give you your time back. Hey, Melanie. Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm so that just did my heart well. Y'all, I'm gonna let you go. I don't want to let you go, but I'm going to. How about I'm not going to let you go? I'm going to just go ahead and allow you to continue the rest of your Saturday, so you don't have to be stuck on this call anymore. I'm going to keep you all posted. I may very well come back next week and do another one and just encourage us some more. I mean, I have these webinars that I sign up for all the time because I know they're going to encourage the yazoo out of me and give me something that's going to just keep me going. If I come back on Saturday, sign up again. You come back, hang out with us, and get your encouragement. Because the thing about me, you never know what I will say next week. So this is not a one and done. Okay, I'm going to do these webinars frequently. So I'm sure in doing these frequently, different things will come out with me. Okay, different encouragement. Y'all have a great day. I love you. Be encouraged, and always know that God has you on His mind. You are on His mind. You're the apple of His eye. You're favored, and you got this in this dating arena. Love reset. You got it. You got it. Looking forward to working with you all. Looking forward to fellowshipping with you all. Melanie, take care in DC. Hold it down for us, okay? And we're looking forward to fellowshipping. Even if we do in person, we're going to bring you right with us. And we're going to put you on this phone, or we're going to put you on the computer and say, hey, y'all. Hey, Melanie. Y'all say hello to Melanie. Melanie, you just have your chips and your juice and whatever you want to eat, or your brunch, and you just eat right along with us. You'll do it virtually, though, if we meet up in person, if you want to. All right. I'll see you all later. Have a great day. I don't think you know how This has done my heart so well just to be able to spend part of my Saturday with you. Love you so much. Have a great day. And I will keep you posted if I will do this again next Saturday. I'm definitely going to do it again 2 Saturdays from now, but I'll keep you posted about this Saturday. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love y'all. Have a great day.